Hello students, how are you all? I hope you are happy and healthy. As you all know, we have studied about active to passive voice, how to make active to passive voice in present tense. Today we are going to solve exercises which are based on present tense. So let's start solving. Before solving the exercise, I would like to revise the rules what we have learned yesterday. So, let's revise the rules first. Now, rules for simple present tense. How to make active to passive voice in simple present tense. We use first form of the verb in the active voice, and in passive voice is an are and am will be there in third form of the verb. So, this is the rule of to make active to passive voice in simple present tense. Now let's see how to convert active to passive voice in present continuous tense. Present continuous tense, we will use auxiliary verbs used in passive voice, is being, are being and am being, and third form of the verb. If in active voice it is written she is singing a song, so in passive voice it will change a song is being sung by her. So this is the rule to change active to passive voice in present continuous tense. Let's see how to change, or let's revise how to change active to passive voice in present perfect tense. Now we have learned yesterday that present perfect tense, if it is written active voice, he has completed the verb. Now here when we are going to change in passive voice in present perfect tense, we should always remember has been plus third form of the has been or have been plus third form of the verb. The work has been completed by him. So that is how we can convert, we can change active to passive voice in the present tense. So now let's start our exercises. First of all, we are going to solve exercise number A, which you can find in page number 84 of 16 number chapter active and passive voice. Now we are going to solve. Read the following sentences and tick the correct option to state whether they are in the active or passive voice. As I told you in our previous video that how to recognize our active and passive voice. First of all, we should know that in active voice, always the subject is the doer of an action. And in passive voice, the action and the doer is changed. The object become subject and subject become object in the passive voice. So, first of all, we will see in the first number exercise, the parcel was delivered by the postman. Now here you can see one thing which is very prominent, that is the parcel. Here you can see this is an object, and here you can see this is verb, and this is you can see a doer. Now in first sentence very clearly you can see a object become a subject over here. An object is become a subject over here. So this is a passive voice sentence. Now second, Sita painted a portrait. Now this sentence, this is subject, this is action, and this is an object. So simply we can recognize that this is a active voice. So put a tick on the active voice. Now third one, the teacher distributed the answer sheet. Now here again you can see the teacher is a doer, this is verb, and the answer sheets are object. So this is an active voice. Fourth number, the poem was written by John Keats. Here you can see the poem, an object, was written, this is auxiliary verb, written over here you can see third form of the verb, by the prepositions, John Keats, this is you can say subject. Now in this sentence you can just see and observe that here you can see an object becomes subject over here, and then auxiliary verb is there, was, and written third form of the verb by the preposition, and after that John Keats. So this is a passive voice sentence. Now fifth, I will pluck all the flowers in the evening. So here you can see I is the subject over here, pluck, verb, and then flower in the evening. So you can see these are the object. So this is very simple. This is an active voice sentence. Now, sixth, Rishan has completed the project. Again you can see Rishan, the subject, completed is a verb, the project is a object. This is an active voice. Now we are moving to last number, seventh number. The thief was caught by the police. The thief, here you can see. Then was is there, auxiliary verb, then third form of the verb, and by again the police. So this is passive voice. So put a tick on passive voice. So that is how we have completed exercise number A, which you can find on page number 84. This is your exercise number A in 16th chapter, active and passive voice. Now let's move to solve exercise number B. Now we are going to solve exercise number B. Fill in the blanks with the passive form of the verb in simple present tense. First is done for you. Hindi is spoken all over North India. Now here you can see Hindi is spoken all over North India. Now in second you can see dengue dash by mosquitoes. So spread is given over here. So as you all know, spread is there. So we just write down the correct passive form in the sentence. Third, the guest dash warmly by the organizers. Receive. So this is in the present tense. Now fourth is the market dash due to disturbance in the area. Close. So now we are going to write second one. We are going to complete second one. Now we are going to write dengue spread by the mosquitoes. So dengue, we are going to write, is spread by mosquitoes. Now third, the guest dash warmly by the organizers. So the guest is or are received warmly by the organizer. Now next is fourth number, the market dash due to the disturbance in the area. The market is closed. Is closed due to disturbance in the area. So now we are going to move to solve exercise number C. In exercise number C, you can see, rewrite these sentences in passive voice. The first one has been done for you. Mother always keeps my uniform clean. Now in passive voice, it is written, my uniform is always kept clean by mother. So here you can see it is a zigzag form. Mother is placed at the last and the uniform is placed in passive voice in the first place. So this rule will be followed with these three sentences. Now let's start. He waters the plants every day. Now we are going to write, plants are watered every day by him. Now second one we are going to do, the plants are watered every day by him. The plants are watered every day by him. So write down all of you. He waters the plants every day, and we are going to write in passive voice, the plants are watered every day by him. Now second one, or you can see third one, a librarian issues books. Now here you can see this is in the present tense. So now we are going to write, a librarian issues books. The books are issued by the librarian. Books are issued by the librarian. By a, you can write a librarian. Books are issued by a librarian. So complete it. Now fourth one, everyone likes a friendly person. Now friendly persons are liked by everyone. Now we are going to write, friendly persons, a friendly person, it is written over there, so we will write A friendly person. A friendly person is liked by everyone. Okay, so complete it. Now in second one we have done, he waters the plants every day. The plants are watered every day by him. In second we have done, a librarian issues books. Books are issued by a librarian. In fourth one we have completed, everyone likes a friendly person. A friendly person is liked by everyone. So now let's move to the next exercise. Now this is E number exercise, which you can find on page number 87 in your Mastering Grammar book. Change the following sentences to passive voice. The first one has been done for you. A policeman is chasing the thieves. The thieves are being chased by a policeman. Now here you can see these active voice are written in present continuous tense. So a policeman is chasing the thieves. The thieves are being chased by a policeman. Now next is, the principal is giving a presentation. Now we are going to write. Now here you can see the principal is giving a presentation. Now we are going to write. A presentation is being given by the principal. Why I have written is being? Because this is in active voice, this is in present continuous tense. That is why, as the rule, we have to write is being. So complete it. A presentation is being given by the principal. Now we are moving to third one. Rita is painting a portrait. Now we are going to do a portrait is being painted by Rita. A portrait is being painted by Rita. So complete it. Now we are moving to fourth one. Arun is cleaning the window. Arun is cleaning the window. Window is being cleaned by Arun. Window the window is being cleaned by Arun. The window is being cleaned by Arun. So complete it. Now we are going to do next exercise. This is exercise number F. Fill in the blanks with the passive form of the verb in the present perfect tense. So fill in the blanks with the passive form of the verbs in the present perfect tense. We are going to write in present perfect tense, as you all know, have been, has been, and past participle we are supposed to use in the passive voice. Whenever we are making active to passive voice, there is a rule to make active to passive voice in present perfect tense, that we will write has or have been, past participle form of the verb. So now we are going to fill the blanks with these. The school playground dash well maintained. Fill in the blanks with passive form of the verb in present perfect tense. The school playground has been maintained. Has been maintained. Has been maintained well. So complete it. Now we are moving to next one. The fruits dash plucked. The fruits have been plucked. Second one we are doing, because fruits is there, that is why we are using have. The fruits have been plucked. Have been plucked. Complete it. This is second one. Now we are moving to third. Third, we are going to do more grocery items dash to the new list of requirements. So add, the verb is given over there. So more groceries items have been added. Have been added to the new list of requirements. So this is third one. More grocery items have been added to the new list of requirement. So complete it. Third number. Now we are moving to fourth one. The library list dash, in the bracket it is given update. So fourth one we are going to do, the library list has been updated. Has been updated. The library list has been updated. So complete it. Fourth number. Now we are going to start active to passive voice in simple past tense. How to change active to passive voice in simple past tense. Active sentences in the simple past tense have the following structure: subject, past tense form of the verb, and object, as we already understood. Now passive sentences in the simple past tense have the following structure. You can see object of the active sentence was, were, past participle form of the verb by plus subject of the active sentence. Here you can see this is the formation of active to passive voice in the past tense. Now, first of all, we should always remember object will be placed in the first place, then was, were, these are the auxiliary verb which is also used, and then past participle will be used, and then by, then subject of the active sentence, as we have already discussed. Now, whenever we have to change active to passive voice in assertive sentence in past tense. Assertive means is a simple sentence or simple past tense. Now we are going to learn about how to change. First of all, you just see in this picture, changing an assertive sentence. Assertive means affirmative sentence. Active, it is written over here, he wrote a letter. Now here you can see wrote is given over here, this is past tense. To make passive voice, what we are going to change? A letter is placed at the first place. Because this active voice is written in past tense, so we have to write an auxiliary verb which is was and written, third form of the verb. And because he is there, that is why the pronoun has been changed over here by him. So a letter was written by him. Now we are moving to next example. They knew it. Knew, here you can see, this is past tense. Now in passive form, it was known to them. Next, she sang a song. In passive voice, a song was sung by her. So here you can, this song is become the subject over here, and she, her. So pronoun is changed over here. Now we are moving to next example. He loved his friend very much. He loved his friends very much. In passive form, his friends were loved very much by him. His friends now here you can see were loved very much by him. Here he become him. So that you always keep in your mind whenever we are writing past tense, simple past tense. In active to passive voice, was, were will be used, and third form of the verb. So as we have discussed over here, was, were, object of the active voice first of all, then was, were, then past participle form of the verb, then by, then subject of an active sentence. So this rule always remember whenever we are making active to passive voice in simple past tense or assertive sentences. Now we are going to talk about changing a negative sentence into passive in the past tense. She did not know anything about it. Now here you can see, she did not know anything about it. This is in negative sentence. in the past tense. Nothing about it was known to her. Now next, nobody could encourage him from the pursuing his path. He could not be discouraged from pursuing his path by anybody. Now next is, you did not listen to me. I was not listened to by you. Now next, she did not write a story. A story was not written by her. So we just placed over here not, and it will become negative sentence in passive voice. So one thing always remember, whenever we are making active to passive voice in simple past tense, we just use was, verb and third form of the verb. And if it is written in the negative sentence in active voice, so we just place not over there. Now here you can see changing an interrogative sentence into passive voice. Passive forms of these sentences begin with did. If the active sentence begin with the question words, the passive sentence will also begin with the question verb. If the active sentence begins with who or whose, the passive sentence will begin with by whom or by whose. So these are the rules that you just always remember. If the active sentence begins with the whom, the passive sentence will begin with who. Now here you can see, did he break the window? In passive voice, the window was broken by him. Now in active voice, where could you find each such fine art? Now in passive voice, where could such fine art be found? In active voice, why did you abuse your servant? In passive voice, why was your servant abused by you? In active voice, did anyone steal your purse? Passive voice, was your purse stolen by anyone? So these are the things that you just always keep in your mind whenever you are making active to passive voice in simple past tense. Assertive we have already seen. Interrogative and negative sentences we have already seen. So today we have completed many exercises of present tense, and now we have started that active to passive voice, how to make active to passive voice in simple past tense. So tomorrow we will continue this topic. Till then, bye bye and take care.